Well, good morning and welcome to Belize. Just want to do a quick report on the status of the work project on Jehovah Jireh Church. I'm going to attempt to do a reverse here. Okay, so the outside of the church is now, and in the next couple of weeks the doors will be here, which are already paid for, and so that will be done. The inside was all painted a few weeks ago, so it is all done. So you may be saying, well, what are some of the projects that are left? Well, let me start by taking you back out to the power pole. One of the power for the church is handled with this extension cord, which gets plugged into that outlet. Then that extension cord runs to the back corner of the church and comes inside the church. You can see where it's going up the wall right there, and then comes down over here in the corner with an outlet box on the end of it, and that plug that's plugged in there right now, and these two wires is what goes up to run the two light bulbs. That is the total lighting in the church right now. And then the soundboard over there gets plugged in to that same outlet when there's going to be church. And the keyboard is plugged into that power strip there, which is plugged into that outlet. So, as you can see, what is here right now gets them by, but here's a couple of concerns I have. When everything gets closed up, and if they decide they want to do a service in, like say at 11 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be really warm in here and not much airflow. So what I would like to see is that we get 6 ceiling fans up here. I'm standing in the front looking toward the back. 3 ceiling fans on each side, possibly with lights on them, or we could get separate lighting fixtures. Probably could run the lighting fixtures down the middle if we do separate lighting fixtures, and probably 3 of them plus a special one up in the very front here would probably be sufficient. In fact, that one right there isn't a bad lighting fixture as far as the amount of light it gives out. So, so that basically is the lighting, the electrical aspect that I'm concerned about. And I'm estimating that it would be roughly about $2,000 US to get the electrical all in shape. That would include bringing a separate power line in with its own power pole and its own meter, and then conduit from the power pole to the church and the wire needed for that to a circuit breaker box right there in that back corner, right near the window where Benjamin is working right now. And then all the wiring from there up to the ceiling and down to the front for the sound and whatever else would be running up here. So about $2,000 for that project. And then the other 2 projects left, and then basically everything will be done for Jehovah Jireh Church, is the ceiling. We put ceiling panels up, and it's a special kind of paneling that they have here in Belize that is real lightweight. It's almost like cardboard but plastic. If you look at the edge of a cardboard box, it's kind of like, I guess they'd call it corrugated, and this is kind of like corrugated plastic, so it's got a little bit of insulation value by itself, and that would shield from the heat of the roof and allow airflow. So that's that project, which I believe would be less than 1,000. I have to get some actual figures to give you. And the other is the floor. The floor is not smooth. Now, there would be two options. One would be to go with tile, which is not good with sound. And what Pastor Benjamin would like to do is he would like to do like the garage paint that we have in the U.S. It's an epoxy, and it would be a sound deadener, so the sound would be better in here with that versus tile. And I believe, I don't know about the smoothing, they'd have to do a 2-inch smooth layer. I don't know how much that would cost. I don't have figures for that. Now, they already have enough sand outside for it right over here. That sand pile would be enough for that, so it would be just the concrete. I'm thinking maybe $300-400 would probably take care of that. And then the garage paint, we'd be looking at probably $300-400 for that. So if you just round it up to 1,000 just to be safe, it'd be about 1,000 for the floor, less than 1,000 for the ceiling, and about 2,000 for the electrical. So I'm going to get some exact figures, and then we'll bump it up a little bit, maybe like by 10%, because by the time we actually get the materials, inflation will have, of course, hit it and increase the price. So anyway, and then the good news is that our Suburban is almost here, which will provide us with a vehicle to drive when we're down here, so Pastor Benjamin can do the things he needs to do, maybe doing some shuttle driving, and we won't take him away from that. So that's exciting. So anyway, that covers everything, I believe, in my little video report here. So y'all have a great day, and God bless you. And thank you for your support. Bye-bye.